I feel like I need to do that. Like somebody asked for the manager, and you like, he's here because I literally just signed off of the 3 week out video, and I'm logging back in to say what's up and let y'all know we are officially 2 weeks out. And your boy looks good.
And boy, I think those carbs are working. That is sick. I cannot wait.
Yo, 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 what up, YouTube? I feel like I need to do that. Like somebody asked for the manager, and you like, he's here because I literally just signed off of the 3 week out video, and I'm logging back in to say what's up and let y'all know we are officially 2 weeks out. And your boy looks good. I genuinely feel so confident in my look. Like, it's not even, I've mentioned this before, it's not even like oh, I feel like I'm going to win, or it's just like, I feel confident in my look. Like, it is genuinely the best package I've put together today. I cannot wait to show it off. So, recapping today. If you follow last week's episode, you know that I drove to Dallas Friday night. I was here less than 24 hours, and I am driving back to Houston right now. I was helping my parents move out of their, they had some stuff just left over at their old property that they are renting out to someone, and move it. They were settled into their new house, but they just had like furniture that they weren't going to necessarily take, but they weren't going to rush to get out, like attic stuff and random miscellaneous. So I was helping them get all that sorted out, put in a trailer, taken over. It was like a giant 26-foot trailer. We got one full, and then like honestly, the second one's barely got anything in it because we were able to fit so much in the first. But yeah, so I am feeling exhausted, honestly, and I feel like I should be. I've said this before. I am blessed to be busy. I feel blessed to be exhausted. I'm in a place where I am able to be a competitor while working full time, providing for my family and supporting my family all the way through. And I'm just so grateful that I'm able to do what I do. And being exhausted, like, and being able to go and help my parents with, you know, even if it's something like moving 2 pieces of furniture, like to me, I'm blessed to be in a position that I can hop in a car, be in good health, drive up. Of course, my parents like were like, no, you're not coming. You're in prep. And I'm like, no, I'm coming. You're not moving furniture on your own. So they were being very stubborn about it, but I push on, and I was coming regardless of what they said. So, anyways, I feel really good. I think I'm just tired right now because it was a rest day. Being 2 weeks out, I wasn't too worried about like overexhaustion from like needing to be up, legs up, and chilling on the rest day. I will focus on that a lot this next Saturday because honestly, my body, I probably trained a little too hard this week if I'm being honest. And like I said, I look great, but I could look better if I allowed my body a chance to get a break. A few things that played into that. Number one, I usually take a active rest day on Wednesday, and I take a full rest day on Saturday. I did not take an active rest day on Wednesday. Active rest day would be I do cardio, I don't work out. I did both, so it was a full workout day. And then today, although I did not do cardio and although I did not work out, I would call it an active rest day because I was walking all day. I was carrying boxes, moving boxes all day. And I don't think that it was taxing in a sense of lifting or anything else, but I would consider it an active rest because there were points of the day where my heart rate was elevated for a period of time because I was trying to move quick and get boxes on a truck. So all that to say, this week, what do we got going down? Not as busy as I was last week at work, but I am starting more projects than I was last week, so that's kind of ironic. But just trying to get that taken care of, get everybody set up because I'm taking off the whole week of Better Bodies for peak. So not that I'm going to like focus any more or less on that. I just know that I'm definitely going to be in it for work. We will follow a normal training schedule. I will be active rest on Wednesday, full rest on Saturday. My training split will look a little different because going to peak, my last leg day will likely be Sunday. So I need to like kind of re-gear the end of my week so that I don't end up overworking legs by the end of the week because I worked on Friday and then Sunday sort of thing. So we can cover that more later. Might train with Bailey because he has more free time and maybe he can cover why he has more free time. But other than that, it's not a super crazy week, but I think it'll have some good content. I feel like that's last week, being able to go to destination, somewhere that I used to train at, and be able to just be in there, see Caleb, be around the people that go to destination and the athletes that train there was really cool. Definitely makes it feel motivating. And honestly, right now, I said it last week, I don't think there's any stopping my momentum right now. I feel really good coming out of the show. I look really good, very confident in my look, and I'm going to continue to ride this wave until we are on stage. And we're going to take all that energy and put it all into a great 10 weeks into junior nets. So anyways, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to get this drive done. I got 2 hours left. I've been eating a lot of carbs this week. Last thing before I go, I've been eating a lot of carbs this week. David bought my food up after I told him that I was really struggling in the PM, trying to, basically I was crashing. I was truthfully crashing. I could feel my blood sugar dipping. I was just at a true exhaustion. So he bought my carbs up. I don't think it did a whole lot until I had In-N-Out today. And although my body is exhausted, I feel, it's such a weird thing to say, like, I feel good even though my body's exhausted. So take it however you will, I guess. It's really hard to explain until you're in prep and you're at this point in prep and you're at a level of depletion where you can say like, no, like mentally I'm good. I do feel good. My body is just tired and wants to lay down. So yeah, it's like I worked outside all day moving boxes or something. It's crazy. So anyways, signing off for the day. I don't know what'll be next, but it'll be good. I promise. It's going to be a good week because yeah, We're in this. We're doing this. 2 weeks. 2 weeks to go. Let's go. See ya.
All right, so I just got home. Rosa was already asleep, and I was getting ready for bed. And boy, I think those carbs are working. That is sick. I cannot wait for this next week because I do feel like we're going to be trouble, and I am here for it. I'm officially signing off for the night. 2 weeks out today. I'm excited for what the week has. Watched over video from last week, and I think we got a 2-part series for the week, so it's gonna be pretty good stuff. But yeah, stay tuned.
Oh, what's up, everybody? So it is Sunday. I'm hopping on real quick because I feel like I just wanted to wait. Where are you going? Come back here. Yo, come up here. Come up here, dog. You got me? You got me? All right. What's up? Happy Sunday. Hopping on here real quick because I just thought this was like reality prep sort of thing. Two things. Number one, I woke up after moving all day yesterday with my parents, helping my parents move, and even having that refeed. My body fucking hated me this morning. Like I was so incredibly like fatigued in the body. Regardless, I think after I got my cardio done, I had some food. I sort of feel much better. My body's still tight, but like not nearly as bad as when I woke up. So we're in a better place right now. It's moral of the story. Second thing, Sunday. It's a busy day. I got a lot of shit I need to get done. I need to get. I just trained chest and arms. I'm about to do a round of posing and send check-ins to David because I just wanted to see how I'm holding pump after all those carbs yesterday. Number one, I felt like I woke up actually flat, which means we can carb up more. But my pump is really solid, and I want David to see that. So I just want to send check-ins to that so he can just see what the pump looks like after that round of carbs, how my body is processing them. Because now it's been 15 hours or so. Anyways, send that to him. Then I need to run back to the house, grab all my food, get to my in-laws' house for an event they have, and then I need to go to work for like an hour. And then I'm going to go back there because my sister-in-law's in town from San Diego. So she's hanging out with Zane for the next 3 days. We're going to leave him at their house to hang out with her. So I feel like it's just one of those where I wanted to check in and let y'all know, like, this is prep to me. Like, it's hectic. It's chaotic. Life still goes on outside of prep. And honestly, don't let prep stop your life from happening because so I got to work with this. We honestly, like, our families need to be number one because at the end of the day, they're all we got in this crazy world. So yeah, I just want to share some of the realities of what I got going on today. And yes, I'm gonna run through this posing real quick, send these check-ins. I'm probably gonna pose later just because I don't count this as posing. I just wanted to be able to get something to David while I still have a pump. So I might keep going. Let y'all check out posing. Also, real quick, I do plan. Let's go around the mic. Also, real quick, I do plan on after this show doing like a posing session and taking you through kind of what my posing sessions looks like throughout the week in a prep. Since we're still being a prep after the show. It's just that right now, like I said, I need a jet. I need to get back to the cribbo so I can get on my crap and get going for the day because I definitely wasn't dragging my feet, but because I was like so exhausted this morning, I was not moving as fast as I necessarily needed to. And I don't know, workout, I figured it was going to take like 45 minutes. I've now been here hour and 6. Actually, it's probably longer because I didn't even start my timer until after I started. I set a timer so that I know what my rest is right now. And if I start getting too pumped, then as you might have seen in other videos, I usually take like a longer rest in between sets. But regardless, here you going. I'm going to stop yapping, and I will check in with y'all in the morning tomorrow.
Happy Monday, YouTube. How's everyone doing out there? I'll tell you what, I am tired. I feel physically like I look in a great place, but my body is tired. Feel very motivated, back on the hamster wheel. And yeah, I think I just exhausted myself this weekend a little bit doing the moving, everything else. But life goes on, life continues. And here we are. So this week, I'm decently busy at work. It's my last full week of work before I take off for Better Bodies. So I work Monday through Friday. Got to set up some of the other project managers to cover some of my stuff. So to be out for a full week. Yeah, I mean, truthfully, I do feel good. The only thing that this is just me being an idiot. I wasn't paying attention to how my neck was positioned. I was leaning too far forward yesterday when I was doing a seated bicep curl on the incline bench, and I definitely like pulled, stretched that ulnar nerve area where I fractured my T1, T2. Created a little bit of tightness yesterday, but cleared up pretty well overnight. I think it'll be on tomorrow. I just need to pay attention to that as well because I had that injury. It is susceptible to being retorn, and yeah, but no, so just need to get through work this week, get everybody set up. I'm going to train like normal, except for normally my normal training looks like Monday, back, bicep, Tuesday, quads, glutes, Wednesday, active rest. So just cardio. Thursday, I would do chest and tricep. Friday, I would do glutes and hams. I'm sorry, hams and back. And then Saturday, I'd be off. Sunday, I do arms and delts. Regardless, I'll have to change up the end of my week, probably Thursday on, once I kind of get a game plan from David, what he wants me to like, the order he wants me to deplete next week. Usually always starts with legs because I'm super leg heavy. So I'll have my last leg workout probably be Sunday, and then I just shuffle everything based off of that. So like for instance, Friday when I would train hamstrings and back, I would probably forego that because I don't want to do Friday that off and then train legs on Sunday. So the biggest change I normally end up making is like a full Sunday workout to Friday. So arms and delts will be Friday, and we're getting ready for the week. Regardless, I'm just sharing what 2 weeks out looks like. You start to prepare for peak week and those depletion workouts. But yeah, I was saying the other day, hopefully I can get some lifts in with Daly. I'd like to get a lift in with Colby. To be honest, it's not that I don't like having a training partner or working out with somebody. It's that at this point in my prep, I'm not growing. So like, you don't work fast, but you work faster. Like spoke yesterday about like having a timer on if there's not a clock with seconds on the wall, because I'm taking like 30, 45 second breaks just to get pump, and then I'm getting off that machine. So it looks like a lot of 3 sets of 10, 12, maybe 8 if it's a heavier exercise. Regardless, you're moving faster. So everybody else, yeah, might be getting ready for a show, but they're still weeks out and their training just looks a little bit different than mine right now. Plus I get not burnt out. I have to work at a lot lower weight right now just so I can properly feel the muscle I am exerting throughout the workout. They like last week I think it was in the part 1 video, I trained back same day. Bailey and Colby were up at the gym and I saw them pulling heavy. I jumped in, way too flipping heavy for me. I shouldn't have been doing that. That's why on the part 2 video, I ended up talking about how my back was still sore from that workout that I did with them on Tuesday. And right now, recovery needs to be prime. So if I should be sore 1 to 2 days, ready to hit it again if I need to on that 3rd day. And if I'm not, it means I went a little too hard. Regardless, just sharing a little insight on my prep, what works for me. So I'm gonna sign off. I need to create my schedule for work, do some editing on some videos for y'all, and yeah, I will see y'all later. Yo. Happy Monday. We are officially, 2 weeks? No, 1 week and 5 days out. What am I talking about? We're doing the damn thing. Back on the hamster wheel Monday morning. Feel good, feel ready, look amazing. Still, woke up at 2:13, so we're in good shape right now. We refed, as y'all know, on Saturday. Had a cheat. Kept carbs pretty high yesterday. I was flat in the morning when I woke up after that burger. Pumped up really well. Woke up flat again today. So the vicious circle of prep continues. I'm tired. I haven't been able to sleep in. Latest I sleep in is like 6 a.m. So I got up right after 6. It was like 6:04. Got up, took my check-ins, grabbed a cup of coffee, came right out here. So I say came right out here. It took me a minute to get out here, like 45 minutes. Anyways, so doing my cardio. This week, not super busy at work. Busy, but not super busy. I do need to get my team set up for the week next week, since I'll be out all week, to get ready for Better Bodies. As I've said it like multiple times at this point, I think, but truthfully look so damn good, and I'm so ready to be on stage again. Honestly, I wish it was this weekend, not because I want to rush it, but because I'm ready. So that's really all the Monday update. Take out through the week, hopefully get a lift in with Bailey. Honestly, it's not that I don't like training with a partner or I don't like having a partner just around while I'm training. It's that right now, being so close to a show, my workouts just look different. Like last week, pushed myself too hard. I know I've also said that multiple times in last week's video and start this one, but honestly, I shouldn't be pushing to exhaustion. I should be pushing the pump and then getting off the machine, go to the next machine. On my back day, I trained when Bailey pulled up to train with Colby, and then I had already done a heavy compound at that point, and then I saw they were doing a heavy dumbbell row, and I went over and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it. And I pulled 125, and then I pulled 150, and then at that 150, I was like, hey, why am I doing this? Like, I'm not even getting full movement. Went back down to 125, and then after that, I was like, dude, I shouldn't have done that. I should have grabbed like 80s and just like been squeezing. I don't know what that was. I don't know if y'all heard that, but regardless. So yeah, that's why I don't like necessarily training with a partner at this point in prep, because I also need to be on time rest, like 30 to 45 seconds go, 35, 45 seconds to go, and then get to the next machine. It's about pushing and squeezing the muscle, getting that fine tuning out, getting a good pump, and then moving on. And it's just hard to do that when not everybody's in the same stage of prep, especially because I came off of a show already where I was ready enough to win, right? I don't want to push to a point of exhaustion that my body's not recovering. So that's just what works for me. I might have the wrong theory about it, but it's working. Even pushing a little too hard this last week, I look good. I don't look like I'm holding water because my body is overexerted or anything else. I think I mentioned, but 213 this morning, I'm holding weight, even at a higher carb, so we're in a good position. Yeah, just want to check on, since I'm on my hamster wheel, back at it this morning. Gonna get ready for work, make my schedule for the day, hit the road, get some training done, train some clients, get back home. Oh, Zane's at his grandparents' house until Wednesday because his auntie is in town. It's her spring break. She's a teacher in San Diego, so she is going to watch him for the night, watch him a few days. Might stop by there and see him, but I love that he can go see family, and his family comes to see him, so we're letting him do that. So that's the only big difference in like the personal side of my week. So all right, y'all, sign off. Check in with you. Adios.
This is like almost a joke at this point. It's one day. Rose has already been here today because she was working from home and said she had some time, so she came for us to get all of our groceries for the week. Gave her a nice detailed list, and I still forgot shit. So at this point, it's just a joke, and I come to the grocery store way too much. I promise I'm better than this. Prep brain has just been in full effect, so let's see how many times we can come here this week. And this is part one. So this is now going to be like my third attempt at trying to talk about what I'm doing meal prep Monday. Normally we buy my proteins and cook them all on Sunday, but since Zane, we had a family event and then Zane's staying at my in-laws, Rose went grocery shopping for the family today, and then I am cooking my proteins today just because the house is quiet, it allows me a chance to do so. So I was getting this knocked out and I realized I haven't really talked about it, so I thought I'd walk you through what that looks like. Really, all I put in containers for the week, like these prep containers you see every bodybuilder with, is my meal 2 and 3 for the day, which is fish. And personally, I prefer fish on prep because not only because it's easier to digest, but also because chicken and turkey, no matter how you reheat them, no matter how you cook them initially, they will always be dry. I don't care what you say, they will always be dry. Or if you say that it's not dry, it's because you add a shit ton of sauce to it and you're lying to yourself that it's not dry. So fish is my preference, honestly. So I made 8 pounds of fish, 6 pounds of beef. My beef, I buy skirt steak. Truthfully, I try to cook it until it's like rare. Then when I go to reheat it, it cooks up to medium rare or medium. I hate overcooked beef. I would eat it rare if I could, but obviously I have to reheat it. So I just cook it to that. Cook it all on the flat top. And like I said, I try to make all my other meals throughout the day, minus the protein for it, the beef. But yeah, like in the morning, it's steak and eggs. For my dinner, it's steak and rice with some other stuff, spinach and rice cakes, stuff like that. But yeah, just wanted to walk y'all through that, show y'all how my proteins are prepared. I try to break down my fish so that way it's like the consistency of rice. So when I have it all like laid out in the container, it like when I put the rice in it and you go to reheat it, it all cooks at the same like heat. So you don't have hot protein, cold rice, hot protein, vice versa. That way it all just cooks evenly. And since I'm always on the go throughout the day and I drive around for work, driving project to project, it's just easier if I stop at a gas station, throw it in the microwave. I know what to expect every time. It's a minute, shake it in the container, put it back in for 30 seconds, and I can walk out. So just super consistent, helps me be efficient, and that's just what I do. So I just realized I hadn't talked about that at all, and I figured I'd walk y'all through kind of what I do to get ready for meal prep for the week. If you follow my Instagram stories at all, then you know that my trophy shelf, I guess I can turn you around, was getting a little too full of awards. So what I did was ordered a new shelf. So it's time to upgrade. I figured since it's all up now, give y'all a little preview. I'll walk you through my awards real quick. So that was my first ever show, all natural, men's physique only, placed 5th. Every guy on stage that placed on that show was blonde hair, blue eye, wearing blue board shorts. So it's kind of a funny picture. I know I've put it up on my YouTube before, so it's somewhere. But yeah, this is probably my favorite show I've ever done in terms of competitiveness. It was Battle of Texas 2023, the week before the first year Nationals came to Texas. That stage was absolutely packed with national ready guys. I think each class and each division, each class for the whole show had over 10 minimum in each category. That show, pre-judging, ran until like 9 o'clock at night. Crazy amount of talent at that show. Made first call out in both of them, and men's physique and classic, placed both in 5th. First time I've ever felt like I deserved 5th place. Not that I haven't deserved it before. I'm just saying like I earned that 5th place is what I'm saying. Is a better way to put it. This was last year, 2023. It was technically my first overall. I did win novice overall. That's what this trophy is to go along with that medal. I think I placed second in men's physique open, fourth in classic open. My conditioning just wasn't there. Got really good feedback, and that's where we like basically started a torpedo into this year. I'll come back to this one. This was 2023 Southwest Championship. I placed second. To be honest, if you looked at that gallery, I probably should have been in first, but it's okay. Life goes on. We continue to push forward. I've honestly never felt that way before, aside from that show. Just even the competitor I was on stage with when we were walking off, he's like, dude, I see all your striations and your glutes and blah, blah, blah. And it was like, man, and you beat me. Anyways, that was my warm-up show for 2023 when I did that one and that one. And then I did nationals, which I'll get back to. Everybody knows this bad boy. And that's the first place overall medal that goes along with it. That was my warm-up show for last year. Jumped in at last minute. Super competitive show. That was San Antonio. San Antonio Classic. I don't remember, but good show. A lot of bigger turnout than I thought. I think I ended up placing second men's physique and fourth in classic. I don't quite remember classic, honestly. I was really trying to go for that first. I was in the one hole in prejudging for men's physique. We thought I got it. Didn't. I still thought it spoke too soon. So, but good show nonetheless. That right there, actually, these two medals go together in my opinion. That's the show that brought me back to bodybuilding. That is Houston Tournament Champions 2022, excuse me. And then, as we all know, the one that we just talked about and that we started this vlog with, and the first overall that we got. So 2026 Houston Tournament Champions. This is actually, I'm missing one pin. I've only never placed at two shows. One of them was Nationals in 2023. If you go through, look through that archive, it was stacked. I made center of third call out, which was still more than halfway through the pack. The first call out alone had 14 guys in it. Anyways, so I'm very proud of that one, that one. And then the other one I don't have was 2018 Battle of Texas. I would put it right here. When I was moving out of my house in Anna, I don't know what the heck, Anna, Texas, I don't know what the heck I did with it. So it's missing. But yeah, so that is all my awards. And that's the big guy. Get a little panning action that started this whole journey. So anyways, thought I'd share with you.